You've been praying every night, asking the universe for signs, hoping for answers, but all you hear is silence. The emptiness feels overwhelming, and you're starting to wonder if anyone is listening at all. But what if I told you that this silence isn't abandonment? It's actually preparation for something extraordinary? The universe operates on timing that's completely different from our human expectations. Those quiet moments when nothing seems to happen are actually sacred spaces where divine forces are working behind the scenes. The silence you're experiencing right now is not punishment or neglect. It's proof that something magnificent is being orchestrated just for you. Angels and spiritual guides haven't abandoned you. They're working in ways you can't see yet, moving pieces into perfect position. Think about it. Before every major breakthrough in your life, there was always a period of seeming emptiness, wasn't there? That's because the universe needs absolute quiet to perform its most powerful work. The deeper the silence, the more incredible the miracle being prepared. Your current experience of spiritual quietness is actually the universe's way of saying, "Get ready, something amazing is coming." This particular period of silence in your life is not random or accidental. The universe is testing your faith and patience before delivering your greatest breakthrough. Many people give up right before their miracle manifests because they mistake this sacred silence for abandonment. But you're different. You found this message because your spirit knows there's more to understand. The silence you're experiencing is actually protecting you from interference, while cosmic forces align perfectly for your benefit. Your current struggles, those unanswered prayers, the feeling of being stuck, these are all signs that you're in the final phase before everything changes. Divine timing is preparing to release exactly what you've been asking for, but it had to wait until you were truly ready to receive it. The longer the silence has lasted, the greater the blessing that's being prepared for you. This is your moment to understand what the quiet really means before it breaks into the most beautiful sound you've ever heard. The universe has been whispering to you all along, but you've been listening for shouts. The most powerful messages come in whispers, not screams. Right now, in this very moment, the cosmic forces are shifting from preparation mode into manifestation mode, and you're about to witness something that will change everything you thought you knew about divine timing. Now, let me show you the signs that have been there all along, hidden in what seemed like emptiness. Those subtle synchronicities you dismissed as coincidence, the repeated numbers on clocks, license plates, or receipts appearing exactly when you needed hope most. These weren't random. They were the universe whispering, "I'm here," during your darkest moments. Have you noticed how your intuition has been getting stronger during this quiet period? How you suddenly know things without knowing how you know them? This silence has been upgrading your spiritual sensitivity, preparing you to receive guidance on a completely different level. Pay attention to how certain people have been removed from your life recently, often in surprising ways. This wasn't loss. It was the universe clearing space for what's coming. The dreams you've been having feel more vivid and meaningful lately because your spiritual channels are opening wider during this period of outer silence. Finding feathers in unusual places, discovering coins on the ground, or feeling sudden peace in moments of chaos. These are whispers from the divine realm. Even your prayers seeming to echo back with no immediate response is actually evidence that they're being processed at the highest spiritual levels. The feeling of being watched over, even when you feel completely alone, is real. That presence you sense but can't see is your spiritual team working around the clock. The way your deepest desires keep returning to your thoughts isn't wishful thinking. It's the universe confirming what it's preparing to deliver. The universe has been speaking to you all along, but in a frequency most people never learn to hear. It's time to tune into these subtle divine communications that have been guiding you through this silent period. Start each day with 5 minutes of quiet meditation, not asking for anything, just listening. The universe whispers loudest in the space between your thoughts. Pay special attention to your first thoughts upon waking, before your mind becomes busy with daily concerns. These early morning insights are often direct downloads from your spiritual guides who've been working while you slept. Keep a journal by your bed to capture these whispered messages before they fade. Create a sacred space in your home where you go specifically to receive guidance. It doesn't need to be elaborate, just a quiet corner where you can sit without distractions. Light a white candle and hold a clear crystal while asking the universe to help you hear its whispers more clearly. The power of gratitude opens your ears to divine frequencies like nothing else. Each night, thank the universe for 3 things that happened that day, even if they seemed small or ordinary. This practice trains you to notice the subtle ways guidance shows up in your life. Learn to read the language of energy. When you feel sudden peace, that's the universe saying, you're on the right path. When you feel unexplained excitement about something, that's a whisper saying, pay attention to this. When doors close unexpectedly, that's divine redirection protecting you from something that wasn't meant for you. The universe is constantly whispering through your feelings, through synchronicities, and through the subtle knowing that arises in moments of stillness. Right now, the universe wants you to know something specific about your current situation. Your patience during this period of silence has impressed the divine forces more than you can imagine. Most people demand immediate answers, but you've learned to wait with grace, and this has elevated your spiritual status in ways you don't even realize. The universe is whispering. Your faith during the silence has proven you're ready for what I've been preparing. This quiet period has been upgrading your consciousness, clearing old energy patterns that would have blocked what's coming. You had to go through this experience of seeming emptiness to make room for the fullness that's about to enter your life. Divine confirmation is coming through this very message. You're on the right path despite all appearances suggesting otherwise. The universe recognizes your strength and dedication, and it's whispering, well done, even when you feel like you've accomplished nothing visible. The spiritual gifts being activated within you during this silence are preparing you for a completely new chapter. Your ability to hear whispers instead of needing shouts makes you qualified for a level of divine partnership that few ever achieve. This was the only way to prepare you for what's next, because what's coming is so much bigger than what you originally asked for. The universe is whispering that this silence has been the most productive period of your spiritual life, even though it felt like nothing was happening. Every day of patient waiting has been building spiritual momentum that's about to break through in ways that will amaze you. This whisper is your confirmation that the waiting period is almost over. The cosmic silence that has surrounded you is beginning to crack open, and the breakthrough energy is starting to build. You can feel it if you pay attention. That subtle shift in the air around you, the way possibilities feel closer somehow, the increased synchronicities appearing in your daily life. These are all signs that the universe is shifting from whisper mode into action mode. Prepare yourself energetically for what's coming by clearing space in your life. This means both physical space, organizing areas where new opportunities might need room to grow, and emotional space by releasing old resentments or disappointments that could block incoming blessings. The most important thing during this transition is to stay ready while maintaining patience. Don't force doors that aren't opening naturally, but do remain alert for the ones that begin to crack open. The universe has been preparing you to recognize the right opportunities when they appear. Watch for signs of self-sabotage as your breakthrough approaches. Sometimes when we've waited so long, we unconsciously fear that receiving what we want might change us in ways we're not ready for. Trust that the universe has prepared you perfectly for what's coming. Practice energy alignment daily by visualizing yourself already living the life you've been asking for. Feel the emotions of having your prayers answered, but without attachment to exactly how it must happen. This helps you match the frequency of your incoming breakthrough. The emotional intensity of finally receiving answers after long silence can be overwhelming. Prepare by grounding yourself in gratitude and staying connected to the divine source that orchestrated everything. Your breakthrough isn't separate from the silence. It's the silence transformed into manifestation. Understanding divine timing means recognizing that silence and action are both essential parts of the universe's perfect plan for your life. The wisdom you've gained from this period of apparent emptiness is actually one of the most valuable spiritual gifts you could receive. You now know that divine love sometimes expresses itself through patient preparation, rather than immediate gratification. This experience has prepared you to guide others through their own silent periods. You understand now that the absence of obvious signs doesn't mean the absence of divine care. When friends or family members go through their own spiritual silence, you'll be able to offer them the hope and perspective that only someone who has walked this path can provide. Build a lifelong practice of listening for whispers before they need to become shouts. The universe prefers subtle communication with those who've learned to pay attention. Continue your daily meditation, maintain your gratitude practice, and stay alert to synchronicities even after your breakthrough arrives. Create rituals that honor both the speaking and silent phases of divine communication. Light candles during periods of waiting, just as you would during times of obvious blessing. This shows the universe that you understand both experiences are sacred. The spiritual maturity you've developed through waiting without losing faith is a level of consciousness that many never achieve. You've learned to hold space for mystery while still taking inspired action when guidance appears. This balance between receptive waiting and active participation is the hallmark of someone who truly understands how the universe operates. Remember that some of life's greatest gifts come wrapped in silence. The universe's most profound answers often arrive not as dramatic revelations, but as quiet knowing that grows stronger over time. You've learned to treasure these whispered truths as much as the louder proclamations. Your relationship with divine timing will continue to deepen as you move forward. Each new challenge will be met with the confidence that comes from knowing the universe's silence is never abandonment. It's always preparation for something beautiful. The universe is whispering to you right now through this very message. The fact that these words found their way to you at this exact moment in your period of silence is not coincidence. It's cosmic confirmation that your breakthrough is imminent. This guidance appeared precisely when you needed to understand that the quiet is about to break. This message reaching you marks the end of your waiting period and the beginning of manifestation. The universe arranged for you to receive this understanding exactly when the energy shift is occurring. Take action on this guidance within the next 24 hours to align yourself with the breakthrough that's building around you. Show your appreciation. for this divine intervention by giving super thanks up to $20. This energy exchange demonstrates to the universe that you value the guidance you receive and keeps the channel of communication flowing strongly. When we honor the whispers with gratitude, the universe speaks more clearly and frequently. Supporting this message also helps other souls who are struggling through their own periods of spiritual silence. Your contribution becomes part of the divine network that delivers hope to those who need to understand that silence is not abandonment, but preparation. Right now, place your hand over your heart and feel the presence that has been with you throughout this entire silent period. That gentle warmth, that subtle knowing that everything is going to be okay. That's the universe confirming that your breakthrough begins now. The whisper you've been waiting to hear is this: your time of silence is complete. Your time of receiving has begun. Trust the process that brought you here, and prepare to be amazed by what unfolds next.